G'day and welcome to the Tucker and Tine YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing my take on a Hungarian goulash. Pretty well just a meat stew, if you will. Capsicum, carrots, garlic, canned tomato, potatoes, all the good stuff. I'm sure there's a little bit more to go in your spice mix, but we'll run through that when we get to it. The cut of meat I'm going to be using is the top sirloin. Well, it's what I call it anyway. It's just the top of the leg, or your back leg. And I find that to be a good meat to cut down for a stew. A lot of muscle groups going on in the leg, and this is a good one to just dice up, quick sear, chuck in the slow cooker. Now this particular dish is a fantastic camp meal. It's actually how I wanted to do this. I wanted to do it out by the fire and show you how I do it, but unfortunately it's pissing down rain. So the plan is, this is my plan. I'm gonna do it in the slow cooker. We're gonna do it on 7 hours for low. What that also does is give me the opportunity, if it stops raining, my wife's dinner's sorted and I'm gonna be able to go out for an afternoon hunt. With any luck. So the first step, you want to bring your venison out of the fridge and let it come to room temperature. Whilst doing that, this is when I'll dice all my vegetables that need to be diced and get them all ready for when after searing the meat, they can go straight into the slow cooker. So this is a sirloin from a red deer I recently harvested about a month ago. Nice chunk of meat, not the biggest, probably about 1 kilo I'm working with here. So I will sear it in batches instead of chucking it all in and getting a sweat. I'll sear it in batches to make sure each piece gets a nice little bit of browning. Now when I sear the meat, I tend to just give it a hit of salt and pepper. I know pepper burns when in the pan, but either I've gotten used to the taste or I like it. It's just how I do it. Now for the sake of the video, I will chuck the onion and the capsicum, carrot in, just to show you another way of doing it. But if you want to be super lazy, you don't even need to sear the meat, let alone brown the veggies up. Chuck them straight in the slow cooker, out the door you go. Once everything's seared, you've got a nice color to it, add it to the slow cooker, and that is when I'll add my veggie stock. Now, I use veggie stock because I don't want beef to override the flavor. This is a venison dish, so I don't want it to taste like beef. I like to, if you noticed, I chuck a little bit of seasoning on the venison before it goes in and sears, just so there's a bit of flavor there. I do want the stock or the broth, whatever you want to call it at this stage, to have a lot of the seasoning in it so it can just flavor all the vegetables and just marinate all day. And that's pretty well it. Slow cooked dishes are so easy. Cook away all day, fantastic flavor. I like to tell people, like, if you don't really do a lot of cooking, a slow cooker is a fantastic way of making an average chef, home cook, turn into a superstar, because some of your dishes you do, just once they're marinated and doing their thing all day, fantastic. That's really it, guys. It's a super easy dish. It's just probably more prep time than anything, and then you sit around waiting all day for it. So it means you can go out, do whatever you want. Like I've said now, you go for a hunt if you really want to, if you got the opportunity to. Alrighty, so what I ended up doing, because I forgot to put the potatoes in when I did the stew, ended up making mashed potato to go with. So got a beautiful better mash here. I said that earlier in the video, you can use rice, mashed potato, chuck the potato in with it. I've had to end up putting the mash in because I forgot the potatoes. But there we go, nice bit of mash. Here's the big, oh yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Nice, rich, thick, pile that up. It's been a freezing cold day here, Central West New South Wales. Beautiful stew. That's my Hungarian goulash. My take on it, at least anyway. Family pleaser, get a big, there's probably about 10, 12 mils out of that, out of 2. There you go, for me and the missus, dinner served. Now if this is a recipe you think you'd try, feel free to reach out, tag me in it if you end up chucking it up on your socials. Love to see other people try out my recipes. This one here in particular, I really enjoy doing. It's a big batch, really hearty meal. I love cooking it during winter. Just want to say a massive thank you if you've watched this video. Really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you take time out of your day to watch my videos. That really does mean a lot. If you could give me a like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. If not, send it through to your mates who might want to try one of these up on one of their camping trips, or even just at home in the slow cooker. Much appreciated. Cheers, guys.